Anarchism is a political philosophy that challenges traditional notions of authority. At its core, anarchism believes in the abolition of all forms of hierarchies, including the state, capitalism, and other forms of oppression. Anarchists argue that these hierarchies are inherently oppressive and that they restrict individual freedom and autonomy. One of the ways anarchism challenges traditional notions of authority is by rejecting the idea that authority comes from above. In traditional societies, authority is often seen as something that is bestowed from above, whether it be from a king, a religious leader, or a government. Anarchists reject this idea and instead believe that authority comes from below, from the people themselves. They argue that people should have control over their own lives and should be able to make decisions for themselves, rather than having those decisions made for them by those in power. Another way anarchism challenges traditional notions of authority is by rejecting the idea that some people are inherently more important or deserving of power than others. Anarchists believe that everyone should have equal access to power and that decisions should be made democratically, with everyone having an equal say. They reject the idea that some people are inherently more intelligent, capable, or deserving than others, and instead believe that everyone has something valuable to contribute. Anarchism also challenges traditional notions of authority by rejecting the idea that the state is necessary for social order. Anarchists argue that the state is not the only way to create social order and that other forms of organization, such as cooperatives, communes, and worker-owned businesses, can provide a more equitable and democratic way of organizing society. Finally, anarchism challenges traditional notions of authority by rejecting the idea that capitalism is the only way to create wealth and prosperity. Anarchists argue that capitalism is inherently exploitative and that it leads to a concentration of wealth and power in the hands of a few. They believe that a more equitable and sustainable way of organizing society is possible, one that values cooperation, mutual aid, and solidarity over competition and individualism. In conclusion, anarchism challenges traditional notions of authority in a number of ways. It rejects the idea that authority comes from above, that some people are inherently more important than others, that the state is necessary for social order, and that capitalism is the only way to create wealth and prosperity. By doing so, anarchism offers a vision of a more equitable and democratic society, one that values individual freedom and autonomy, cooperation and mutual aid, and the collective well-being of all.